Good morning and welcome to Chamber Check-In. Today we are with the incomparable Kayla Kolar with House of Refuge. And I'm excited to have you here this morning and learn all about House of Refuge and the way you serve our community. So with that, tell us a little bit.
Well, House of Refuge is an amazing organization. I've only been here for, this is my 4th week, so I'm brand new at this, but House of Refuge has been in the community for 25 years, and it's an amazing organization. In a nutshell, we provide transitional housing for and wraparound services for families who are experiencing homelessness. We have about 88 homes on the Old Williams Air Base campus in Southeast Mesa, but we serve our clients from all over the valley and the state even, but most are from the valley.
And tell me a little bit about the clients you serve. I know there's children living there as well, right?
On any average day, we serve about 250 individuals, and over half of those are children. So about 50% of our residents come from domestic violence situations, and about 85% of the heads of households are single moms. So we do have some dads, even a couple of grandparents that are on the property, but most are single moms with minor children.
Yeah, and the services that you provide for them include some career training. What else do you do to help them?
Well, at the most basic level, about 30% come with nothing, so just the clothes on their back. But for every family, we do provide a 2-bedroom, just under 1,000 square foot home, and we try to furnish that the best we can. Everyone gets a bed, of course, and we try to provide whatever furniture that we have that gets donated, and we put those in the homes. We have clothing, they get food, cleaning supplies, they get to pick out whatever we have in our donation center to make the house a home. So the basic need is taken care of. Everyone must be employed. All adults must be employed. If they don't have a job, they have to find one within 45 days, and we do have our employment and education center. The goal is each family pays $350 a month in rent plus $50 for utilities. So they have a stable, very low rent while they're here. It's a year-long program, and we try to help them improve their education and their employment, their hireability, basically. And so if they need additional education or training, we help them try to find that. Some need to get a GED, so we help them with that. Whatever they can do to improve their situation in life so that at the end of those 12 months, they're able to go back into the community and sustain themselves in an affordable housing situation.
Yeah. So how do you determine who you serve? Do they seek you out? Do you seek them out? How does that work?
They find us, and through other agencies. We're not an emergency shelter, so we do have a waiting list all the time that never ends, which shows the great need that there is in the community for this type of an organization and a community. We're really like our own little ecosystem over here, and they find us once they are pre-qualified, and they meet those income requirements. They have to pass a drug test. It's an alcohol and drug-free campus. Then they go on the waiting list, and then once a home becomes available, then they go through the process and we get them placed. So it takes a little bit of a process, but there are so many people that need this, and we don't have a long waiting list at any one time, because we don't want to give people false hope. If they're number 30 on a list, it's not likely they're going to get something anytime soon. We turn over about 6 to 8 homes every month. So people that, get to the end of their 12 months and they get placed somewhere else in some type of affordable housing, and then they leave. So
it's incredible work that you guys are doing at House of Refuge.
Yeah.
How can businesses and community members support the efforts?
Well, we always, we love to get cash donations. That's what keeps the program going. And we are an Arizonable tax credit charity. So those donations are very welcome and can be made on our website. We are reopening our donation center a little bit more starting this week. We're now open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 to 4. and that's just a drop off. You can just, pull right up to our donation center and drop off. Cloth items can be dropped off anytime because we have bins that are out there and people can come any time of the day or night and drop those off. We are going to start accepting certain pieces of furniture that had been closed during COVID, just because we weren't really sure, how long the virus could stay on different surfaces. But we do need things like couches, small kitchen tables and chairs, single chairs, maybe a small coffee table or end table, something like that. The plastic bins that you can put clothes in and even put them underneath a bed. Those are the things that we're really looking for. And we are able to store some of those. We are not able to pick them up at this point in time. We do have an arrangement with some other local nonprofits that if you do need something picked up, we can help you with that process, but it doesn't necessarily come to House of Refuge at that point. But those deliveries can be made on Thursdays, and probably within about a month, we'll open up Saturday as well. So it's been a different community since COVID hit, and trying to come out of that over the next 6 months to a year will be the happy and welcome challenge. So
and where's your donation center located?
We are located, we're on Williamsfield Road at 6935 East Williamsfield. We are just east of Power on Williamsfield on the south side of the road. That's where our chapel and annex are. House of Refuge is a faith-based organization, and when you turn in right there by the main building and the chapel, you kind of have to weave your way around to the back part of the campus, and we're surrounded by ASU. So you have to pass some ASU housing, you pass the big water tower that's at ASU, and just continue heading south and as far back as you can go, and our donation center is back there.
Well, I'm so excited to see what you do in this new role. I'm really proud of you for taking this on. And so now I want to talk chamber for a minute, because in doing my research, I can't believe you have been involved in the chamber for 16 years. That's pretty incredible.
Yes.
Tell me what you do, what programs you've supported.
Sure. Well, before I was at House of Refuge, I was the executive director at HD South and the Gilbert Historical Museum. And Dale Halleck especially, he was on the board at the time, and the very first thing he told me to do when I came to Gilbert and joined the museum was to apply for Gilbert leadership. And that truly changed the course of my life, both personally and professionally. That program is one of the most amazing around. And so I came to the museum in May, and I entered the program that August, and the rest is history, really, as they say. I was in class 14, woohoo, class of distinction, and then I immediately went on to the board, and I was on the board for 7 years and served as the board chair for 1 year, and now, of course, I'm forever a member of the alumni. So that was the first thing, and then through the years, I've done one thing after another with the chamber. Most recently, well, I've been an ambassador for the last 7 years, I believe now, and I'm currently the chair of the ambassador group. So what comes after that, I'm not sure, but I love the chamber, and I will always be a part of the chamber. And I just love what you do. You guys have just done an amazing job during these challenging times, for sure.
Well, thank you. And we love having you around our chambers that are off because of the contributions you've made to it. And trust me, we will find something for you to do.
That's great.
Well, thank you. Thank you for visiting with us today. Always a pleasure. And we're just so blessed to have you here in Gilbert.
Thank you. I feel the same about being here. So thanks for all you do.